E-procurement is a platform mandated by the Government of Kosovo and managed by the Public Procurement Regulatory Commission. E-procurement is used by all contracting authorities of the Republic of Kosovo, domestic and foreign economic operators, and by any stakeholder. Contracting authorities conduct procurement activities ranging from the preparation, publication, opening, and evaluation of tenders to the contracting of the procurement activity, whereas economic operators, businesses, use e-procurement to be informed about all notifications or publications about public tenders, to download tender dossiers, and to prepare and submit direct bids on the platform. First, launch one of the browsers you have installed: Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, Microsoft Internet Explorer, Safari, Opera, or any other browser. In the address field, enter the name of the website, e-prokurimi.rks-gov.net. Tender opening process. This video illustrates to the contracting authorities on the process of opening a tender. The official is registered in the system by setting the username and password. First, we select the Procurement Procedures menu and click on all the My Procurement menu. This activates a new window listing all of the tenders of the concerned contracting authority. We select the tender for which we are conducting the opening procedure and press the Details button. This activates a window with all information related to the selected tender. The Tender Opening button displays the time and the deadlines for the opening of bids. If the time set to receive bids has not expired, it means that it is not time to start the opening either. Therefore, the Commission of the Contracting Authority is unable to make the opening for this tender, as well as for each other procedure. The opening can be done after the expiry of the deadline set by the contracting authority, when the opening members who are assigned to the opening process may continue with the procedure. Members must enter their private procurement keys. Each of the members of the opening process generates a unique key from the moment of publication of the tender. This is repeated for each published tender. Each member must enter his or her own key downloaded from the official email. The keys received by email must be stored on a computer, but should not be renamed or reformatted during their storage. They should be saved as they have been received. To enter it into the system, the member must be logged in the system with the respective username. It should be understood that the opening process cannot continue if one key is lost. If this happens, the tender is canceled. If the member is a procurement officer, he or she must go to the Procurement Procedures menu, then My Procedures. Select the specific tender and click on the Details button. This opens the window with the tender data, where we click the Tender Opening button. In the new window, click the Browse button to get the key from the location where we saved it and load it into the system. Meanwhile, if the sole role of the opening commission member is the opening, the following steps must be followed. Select the Procurement Procedures menu under the My Procedures menu. Select the tender, and in the bar below, click the Tender Opening button. This activates the window where the Browse button is loaded, the key stored in the specified location. After the keys are entered by the opening commission members, a window is displayed activating the Start with Public Bidding button, which enables the start of the public bidding process. In the first step, the General Procurement Information window is displayed. The naming and opening process commissions are automatically presented. The opening officers are obliged to enter records on the representatives of the economic operators present during the opening process. If there are more than one representative of economic operators who are present during the opening process, the opening commission members must add them with the plus button. Also, opening commission members must register other persons present during the opening process, and they may be representatives of the media or civil society. After entering the records on participants in the procedure, press the Continue button. In the second step, registration of submitted bids, the number of operators who have applied is shown, and the system allows the download of the B14 form, which can be in Word or PDF format, and which is a summary of the submitted bids by economic operators. In the window is also specified the exact time of submission of bids. Save and continue. In the third step, tender validity, the e-procurement system verifies whether the received tenders are in compliance with the rules established by the Public Procurement Law. This can be done by clicking the Check Electronic Bids button. Save and continue. In the fourth step, information on tenders is presented. Here, the economic operators who have submitted bids are shown. Save and continue. In the next step, the system displays detailed data on each economic operator and the details of the submitted bid. This includes the bidder's name, bidding code, bid time and date, case code, and other key bidding details. In the end, bid prices are also given. The contracting authority must specify the number of lots for which the economic operator has applied. Once we have verified the bid details, then we repeat the same procedure for all the operators participating in the tender. Save and continue. The fifth step presents the possibility to enter the comments that can be made by the opening commission members, as well as by all parties present in the process. Also, the name of the official who has run the opening process is entered. Save and continue. In the sixth step, the system automatically enables the creation of the opening minutes, B12 form, where all tender records are transferred. It contains the number of the procedure, title, opening time, all comments, as well as the total number of economic operators that have participated in this tender. If the contracting authority finds that an error has been made, they must go back to the step the error occurred in, it must be corrected, and then the opening minutes must be created again. After the minutes have been created, it must be printed and signed by the Commission, scanned, and uploaded to the system. Through the Document Dispatch button, the contracting authority is able to automatically send the opening minutes to all bidders by clicking on the Economic Operators button. Save and continue. In the seventh step, a summary window of the total number of bids is displayed. Save and continue. Finally, a summary of all the documentation of the economic operator is displayed. This summary applies to all economic operators that have applied in the tender. Save and continue. In the eighth step, which is the last, the system sends a message that the tender opening process has been completed. We confirm this by saving the Save button. With this information, we conclude the description of the tender opening procedure for the contracting authorities.